Hi, today is April 16th, 2018, and I wanted to make a quick video before I get into my office because the next couple of days are going to be really busy with us filing extensions for everybody. So in the United States, the last day to file individual tax returns is April 15th, which was yesterday. So when April 15th lands on a weekend, it gets extended one more day. And for whatever strange reason, today happens to be some sort of holiday, which I've never heard of, which extends it one more day. So the last official day to file tax returns is actually tomorrow, Tuesday, April 17th, 2018. Now, a lot of people are going to be panicking between today and tomorrow, trying to figure out how to file their tax returns if they haven't done them already. So I wanted to make a quick public service announcement about some important things to know about filing extensions. So number one, the IRS allows you to file an extension for your personal tax returns so you can file all the way to October 15th. So that gives us 6 months, plenty of time to file the returns and do them right. The challenge is that you have to pay, you must pay your entire tax liability by tomorrow. So the IRS has to be paid in full. If you're filing an extension, it's probably because you don't know what your tax liability is. And that's the real big challenge. So one of the things we suggest is if you know that your income is about the same as last year, make the same tax payment that you made last year. You can take a look at your tax form, the tax form 1040, and look at your total tax line, which is on the second page, somewhere in line 40 something, 30 something, line 40 something, it says total tax. And that should be the same amount that you've paid in tax through the year last year. If you have not, then make a payment to make that up. Now, how do you make a payment for taxes? Well, there's two ways to do it. One, you can go to the IRS website and search for a button that says direct pay, and that actually allows you to make an electronic payment for an extension. It gives you a drop down saying that the reason is extension and it's for tax year 2017. Or two, you can send a check included in the form 4868. So if you Google 4868 IRS form, you can download the form, and that's how you file for an extension. So as long as you send the form in by tomorrow with a check, you will be in the clear. The big problem is that people get scared about making estimated payments because, you know, what if you have paid too much? Well, that's okay. When you file the return, you get a refund. You know, what if I paid too little? Well, that's the problem, that if you pay too little or don't pay an estimated payment, then you'll be hit with a penalty. And I have a lot of clients that basically procrastinate with making a payment, and for whatever reason, part of our fault too, not being able to get the taxes done. If you wait all the way to October, a lot of clients are paying over 25% in penalty and interest on their tax liability. So on top of their tax liability, an additional 25% of that. So you really want to avoid that as much as possible. If you're working with a CPA or a professional tax preparer, they should be able to help you make that payment electronically when they file the extension. And if they already filed an extension without a payment, I still suggest that you make a payment. Right? That's just really important. Otherwise, you'll be giving money to the government for no reason in penalties. So I'll put in the posting below a link to the form 4868, and the link to the IRS direct pay, so you can know exactly how to file an extension or make an electronic payment for that extension. Now, for corporations, it's a little bit different. There are S corporations, there are LLC partnerships. Those extensions were due back in March, so hopefully you got those done. But if you're dealing with a C corporation, a corporation type C that files form 1120-1120, you also must extend or request an extension for the corporate tax returns, which also extends it to October. But the same thing, the corporation's tax liability must be paid by tomorrow, by Tuesday, April 17th. Otherwise, you get pretty large penalties. And the form to file an extension for corporations is actually form 7004, and I'll put links to that below in the description. So hopefully you won't be panicking. Don't panic. Just file your extension, get it done right. You know, you have plenty of time to do it. You just have to make sure that you send an estimated payment in to minimize or avoid as much penalties as possible. Thank you.